Guys, deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for having me, folk. Now, I haven't seen the highlights yet, and I wasn't at the game, but it's nice to see that our under-23s, or our reserve side, whatever you want to call it, have gone through into the final of the International Cup, I believe, or whatever this specific name of the youth competition it is. Now, it's an international youth competition. Bayern Munich were in it. I believe, don't quote me, definitely Dynamo Zagreb are in it. We've obviously played Villarreal, and while the game, from what I'm hearing from people that watched it and the reports I've read, must have been an entertaining game. We bottled a 2-goal lead. It's nice to see the youngsters held their nerve and went through on penalties, and all of them scored their penalties and they got the better of their side. And our centre half in Zach Medley, who, you know, got released from Chelsea, hopefully he can come through the ranks and stuff, scored the winning penalty. So for those of you that were there, it must have been an eventful game. I'm happy to see it. I mean, those of you that follow youth football, 09, 010, couple years ago, our youth side, don't get me wrong, Arsenal's always produced players and always had nice players, but we were stressed. We were getting smacked up. Like I'm trying to say as well, and I always say, youth football results don't really mean anything, but it's nice to see your team win, and it's nice to have a winning culture. We used to get bullied, smacked up. At one point, one of our youth sides was getting relegated from their division. It weren't on, and I'm now happy to see that we're not only getting to the final of that, we're second in at this current moment of making the vid. We're second in the under-18 league to Chelsea now. We're some way off Chelsea. There's no chance of winning that. But Chelsea, there's no wrong with being that. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to be second. But that Chelsea side in that academy, them and City, they've been bullying the thing for years. And to see Arsenal there, fair play, we'll take that. We have a chance of winning the under-23 league as well. We have a chance of winning the FA Youth Cup if we pattern up in the second leg. We're into the final of this, so times are looking good for the youth. And it's nice to see, considering the current trend. We've seen Gnabry, Benassia, Kaylin Hines, Chrissy Willett, Dan Crowley, whoever you want to say, whether these players were going to be anything or not. We've seen talented players depart the club, and you don't want to see your young players do that. Like I've told you guys before, we've got a good crop of kids coming through. Sadly, not all were going to make it. When Wenger says 7 or 8, that's wishful thinking. I would love it. I would love us to be like La Masia, having a full 11 of homegrown players. But football don't work like that, because at the same time, I'm saying all of this, I'm a hypocrite. I want instant results. You have to find balance, but it's an impossible job. Do you want to have a footballing farm, wait on these players, and then what? So yeah, it's nice to see the likes of Amici, Sick Dunn, Dragomir, all these players moving mad. Willock had a mad penalty claim turned down allegedly. You guys know I love Joe Willock. All these sort of players, like I said, whether they make it here or not, I want to see these men have careers and these sort of things, man. We went 2 up in the game. John Jules and Gilmore scored a pen. Like I said, I haven't seen it, but you guys know John Jules is my guy. Willock. Gilmore's previously scored a hat-trick of pens as well, previously in his career at Arsenal, so he's a confident taker, and he's someone I believe will have a decent career. Probably we're not at Arsenal. Hopefully he gets his chances. He's been on the bench in the Europa League. But yeah, man, in the next 18 months, I'm interested in the immediate futures to see of Jay Da Silva. We know he could have a future in midfield, but equally immediately in the first team, we'd like to say if he's going to get a chance, it might be at left back, because of Kohler it looks like indecisiveness from Wenger with Kohler. He could get brought in. Wenger likes Chafe. He's now sent him on loan to League 2. We already know about the likes of Willock, Eddie and Nelson. Within the next 2 years or so, I'd like to see the likes of Cole, Amici. If I could, I'd actually put Emil Rowe-Smith on the bench in the Premier League. Maybe not make his debut, just give him a taste, because I feel he's had a good campaign, as has the others. And in the next 2 years or so, the likes of John Jules, etc. I don't want to put a mad claim on anyone, but I've told you guys before, someone I really think could be a player, and it means nothing ultimately at this stage. It's down to him, but Saka, that young Saka lad, he could be someone for us, man. But I don't want to put labels on players and say all these things. Let's just see how he develops, and let's just document it. Guys, deluded. I'm out, man. Get in the comments and do the rest.